Hi, everyone. Hope that you're all doing well tonight, or this morning, good morning. I don't know, whatever time you're watching this, I hope you're doing fine. I'm Jamie. This is going to be another general collective message. It's pretty much intended for whoever needs it. Please take what resonates, drop what does not. As always, thank you for all of the support. Truly helps get these messages out there to others who need them. And if you're interested in booking a personal with me, my link tree is down below, and from there, you can click on my website, and there you can book a reading with me. Alrighty, y'all. Let's get into this message. Universe, what is the tea? It honestly feels like the shoe is about to drop. Like something, it's like that eerie silence. The devil, the two of coins, the knight of coins, the seven of cups. We have somebody here that's up to no good again, trying to scheme somebody, trying to talk somebody out of something, trying to prolong and delay. But somebody here is not confused. We have an earth sign here who's not confused by somebody's toxic ways. Could be a water sign or a Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. Somebody here knows that their time is coming with the Six of Wands in their reverse, that they're not going to win. It may be that they made a poor choice in going up against whoever the King of Pentacles is, male or female. This is somebody here who feels like they've had some kind of point to prove and they were seeking some kind of an attention or validation, but yet being extremely toxic with the way that they binded people to them, friendship, family, love, all of it. Somebody knows that this is Nine of Swords. Hold on. Before I speak too far. Seven of Pentacles, reverse, sideways. Somebody made a choice to do something and to keep doing something out of greed, out of lust, out of desire, out of needing attention, needing validation, wanting to be seen. This could even have something to do with wanting to be the golden child. Somebody made a choice a long time ago out of a victim mindset. They were playing a victim because the Five of Pentacles is somebody who's out in the cold due to their own devices, due to them not willing to give up, right? Because right before that is the Four of Pentacles. That's somebody who's holding on for dear life because they're guarded. They're feeling very insecure. They don't want anybody to know what's going on, what's really going on, because they don't want to admit it to themselves because they're too afraid. We have the King of Wands upright here. There's definitely a couple of people involved. Somebody here has been very brave and bold throughout this time and has maybe have had to, it's giving like had to evolve. Like whoever I'm speaking to, I feel like you had to like, in order to evade this energy, you had to evolve into many different versions of yourself and like actively recall one at a moment's notice, depending on what version of the devil, let's just say it, what version this toxic person presented themselves. It's like some kind of truth is coming out though, and somebody here is going to be forced to drop their ego with this Five of Swords in the reverse, because I feel like they did something for too long, and too many people are starting to catch wind now. The High Priestess reverse. Somebody here was definitely trying to, for some of you, they wanted you disconnected from God. They wanted you disconnected from God. They didn't want you trusting in your intuition. They didn't want you believing in yourself. For some of you, they wanted you attached to them, seeking their advice. But at the end of the day, knowing that they can control you to do what they want, and they would still get what they wanted at the end of it because they wanted you to feel like a failure. Somebody did something a long time ago. I don't think they thought that something was going to catch up to them and that maybe a cord was going to be severed. Maybe they thought that you were never going to catch on, and maybe you did. We do have the Eight of Pentacles. Wow. And we do have Justice there sideways. Somebody's character is about to be restored. And I feel like somebody's ability to be able to create their reality is going to be unblocked, because I feel like whoever, or maybe a group of people, this could just be a dysfunctional family, who could have picked on, a chosen one or a star seed or whatever, however you identify yourself, right? Somebody who's woke, somebody who has ascended, whatever, right? To me, everything is just an earthly title. It does not matter. And I think even in the spiritual community, sometimes we like to get hold of these ideas of these titles, right? But there are no titles in the spiritual world. But either way, you no longer being confused about who and what they've been up to. Something here has also happened for too long. You have been brave in taking a risk in doing something for yourself. You've definitely been building a business or trying to pursue a career of some sort. Somebody here is highly envious of your ability to create. Maybe some of you are not afraid of challenges or of putting yourself out there or of stepping outside of the box and breaking the mold. Right? Maybe some of you already do that in your day-to-day life, and you're dealing with people who are closeted in whatever the hell they're closeted in. Many things, sexuality, whatever. Whatever. It's due to their own insecurities. And some of you have had to learn a lot of lessons throughout this trial. And I feel like it was very unnecessary. But they're not going to win. They're headed for a loss. We have Judgment in the Hermit. Judgment in the Hermit. That's funny. Somebody's refusal to wisen up. Maybe somebody here felt like because they got away with it once, they felt like they can get away with it again, right? And that's how behaviors are formed. That's how behaviors are formed. And somebody here knew that it was wrong, but they don't care. Look at that grin. It's like they're smiling. This could be somebody in your life who you know is up to no good, who doesn't like you, who is probably very immature, impulsive, the King of Cups sideways. That's somebody who could be impulsive and reckless with their feelings easily triggered. has like a me mentality. It's always about me, 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 right? Never takes into consideration other people's feelings. Always overstepping boundaries. We have the Ace of Wands, and then we have the Lovers, and the Two of Cups reversed. Whatever's about to happen is fated to happen. A contract is about to come to an end because somebody here has not been genuine. They act like it. Somebody here, I feel like somebody here has also been confusing the fact that maybe you have still been nice and kind to this individual, but I feel like they've been confusing that for friendship and thinking that that somehow brings them some kind of absolution for what it is that they do. Strong Gemini, Leo energy here. Aces are all about new beginnings. This is new inspiration. This is freedom. This is liberation. This is also no longer feeling pressured and burdened as well. Some kind of relief, a new path, a new endeavor, a new contract. Somebody's going to have to be strong. Ace of Swords reversed. Because somebody is lying as to what somebody's been holding on to a grudge, and I feel like it's been a lie. And I feel like somebody here has been displacing their trauma onto somebody else. And it has festered and grown. And even enabled. Because maybe somebody thought that, you know what, maybe it's easier to just like try to keep this person on our side. The Two of Cups reversed. The Lovers. The Eight of Cups reversed. The Queen of Wands reversed. The Seven of Cups reversed. The Page of Swords reversed. And the Nine of Swords. I think somebody here is waking up to the fact that they're not going to be very well received if they do try to make a return, if they do try to make amends, if they do try to apologize and make up for it. Something has gone on for way too long. I think somebody is really trying to escape karma and trying to escape some kind of ending here. Somebody here is highly insecure, highly envious. Queen of Wands. This could even be somebody here who wanted to be you. Maybe even copying you or copying the things that you do. Somebody here could have even been like involving their spouse to gang up with on you. See, I told you they were copy because the Queen of Wands is somebody who mimics because they don't know who they are or they're uncomfortable with being themselves. And Page of Swords is somebody here who lies and misrepresents the truth. That's a lie, right? Or misrepresents evidence or doesn't show all of it, only the pieces and the parts that support their story. Somebody's going to have to reevaluate because some kind of lie that they might have promised somebody else is now falling apart too. Also, with this energy here, it kind of gives me the feeling of somebody wanted you out of the picture and was going to great lengths and extreme lengths to get you ostracized, separated. This is sleepless nights. This is nightmares. This is their guilt coming back to haunt them. 9 and 9. 9 of Cups in the reverse because they were overindulgent. Only focusing on themselves, extremely selfish. Some of you, they could have even been trying to mask their addictions. Or even somebody here now has an addiction because they were trying to hide from some kind of trauma they didn't want to face. And what happens when you start escaping from your own trauma and you start, using substances? Well, Then your mental state gets cloudy, your judgment gets cloudy. And then it's easy to be a victim and to blame everybody else for things that happen to you. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to get very far tonight because I took my Cosentix a little while ago and it usually puts me to bed, but I don't know. I feel like I got a second wind, so the world, there is an ending, and the death card's right there. This has been manifested. Some of you guys have been praying to the universe, praying to God, praying for help, trying to understand why things have been so difficult, why relationships in your life have been very one-sided. I feel like the universe is stepping in, right? With this star card right here, too, like, whoa, hold on. I took a look at something and they were like, what is this doing here? Universe, tell me more. The Five of Swords. Somebody was willing, somebody's refusal, or somebody continuing to try and win at all costs, trying to prove a point, wanting to be better, wanting to win, wanting to have everything all for themselves. For what? For what? It's only leading to a loss. Queen of Cups in the reverse. And the King of Cups upright. Somebody here is seeing the truth about how somebody just played them. And not only did this person lose out, but whoever they're connected to, they lost out. And whoever they were working with, they're all losing. They're all losing because they put their faith behind the wrong one, because that's what the devil does. He looks really good. He presents things really well. He paints a picture of a fantasy, right? He's like the, oh my God, who's that guy? He's the Bob Ross of the underworld. With his happy clouds, right? It was tainted from the beginning. Something was unavoidable up until now with this tower. This cannot be avoided, and this might lead to some kind of grief with the Five of Cups. Universe, tell me more. We have conflicted, decisions hot and cold, and chasing, pursue, toxicity. I'm hearing the song The Pursuit of Happiness right now. I feel like somebody is stuck in the pursuit of happiness, and I feel like they're just going to extremes in order to make it happen. We have loyalty, trusting, reliability, believing. We have bitterness. So there is going to be a restoration to people finally trusting and believing in you again. I feel like there was a moment there where people questioned your credibility. Maybe because of your self-growth, sorrow, grief, hoping, or maybe they are hoping for a new beginning here. They're hoping for some healing. They're hoping that the trust was not betrayed here. But somebody here has been holding on to a lot of resentment and anger towards somebody. Soulmates, obscurity, clarity, longing, and finality. There is some truth about somebody's bitterness and where their loyalty lied. And there is going to be a farewell. There is going to be closure one way or the other. This person will be exiting your life. in one way or another, and you take that however that resonates for you. I don't wish bad upon anybody, but this is definitely somebody who was close to you, a soulmate of some sort, who went haywire. Their secrets they were concealing, maybe what they did to you in the past, or the lengths that they went to entrap you, to enslave your mind. It's like they wanted you hidden. They didn't want you to shine as the King of Wands. They didn't want you to be as resilient as you are, as bold as you are, as confident in your being. Because somebody here has been longing and craving maybe to take your role and willing to win at all costs and hiding things from other people who are involved to make it. It's like they were really trying to swap roles in some kind of way to make you out to bad guy. You know, with all of these cups sideways and all of this drinking, somebody or substance use, somebody here could have poor memory. And like maybe it's in their dreams that the things that they have done, maybe while under the influence, are now haunting them. Universe, tell me more. We have bossing up and then we have siren call. And it doesn't even have to be sexual. Somebody is just very, very persuasive. Remember, happy clouds. Universe, tell me more. This ending cannot be avoided for much longer. Oh, when the universe speaks, the universe speaks. We have turned. Party animals, sex, drugs, and alcohol, indulging in surface pleasures. Shocker. We have numbing, self-medicating, drinking away problems, distracting with substances. I feel like now we're just being confirmed about everything I just said earlier, that I channeled earlier. Throwing shade because they're criticizing disrespect, judgmental because somebody here is succeeding, is on point, and killing it. Maybe this person was always being compared to you, or you always set a good example here, and they wanted that limelight, but you're just being you. I also feel like somebody here has also been lying and acting like they support you in your endeavors and whatever you're doing, but they really have just been trying to make it more difficult. That's been a part of it too. But I feel like whatever you're meant to do, it's like it's what the universe sent you to do, and the universe isn't going to have that because you were already supposed to be where you were at. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're already supposed to be further ahead in whatever this that you're building in your career for some of you, or in this business that you're building. You're supposed to be further ahead. But because of the delays and the obstacles and all the unnecessary trials and tribulations, somebody here could have an entity attachment. Like, really? We have dirty money, illegal activities, thieving, laundering, and trolling, intentionally causing upset, baiting a reaction, and provoking disputes. Meanwhile, they're the ones that are throwing stones and hiding hands, right? With the dirty money. Doing illegal things behind the scenes, thieving, laundering, not being honest, not being upfront, being a scoundrel. Oh, I don't know what I did, but half this deck is reversed, but it's not supposed to be, but it is what it is. We're going with it. Universe. Who could this be? Who could this be, universe? Who could this be? Strong Libra, Gemini, Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo energy. We have a scar. Somebody here could have a scar. We have dark skin. Somebody here could have darker skin than you. Or you could have be darker than them. Take it however it resonates. Somebody here has a lot of scars. Universe. Maybe they have scars from fighting, or they used to fight, or I don't know. Take that however it resonates. We have piercings. Somebody here could have a lot of piercings. Maybe they have scars from their old piercings, or maybe a piercing got ripped out, like a gauge or something. We have brown eyes. Somebody here could have brown eyes. Universe. Who could this be? We have straight here. We have pregnant. Somebody here. Maybe somebody here is pregnant or is a parent of sort. I take that as like being a parent. Or this could even be somebody here who is in the process of birthing some kind of new life, some kind of new endeavor. Universe. Who could this be? Somebody has straight hair or they like to straighten their hair. We have exaggerated features. Somebody here could have exaggerated features. You know, maybe their ears are bigger, their lips are bigger, or one lip is smaller, like me. I have a small top lip. We have albino. Somebody here could be albino, or they could have a genetic deformity of some sort, or have like a rare condition, or something here that not many people have. Or somebody here could just be eccentric and different and stands out from, you know, whoever you're associated with. We have long hair. Somebody here could have long hair. We have a witch. Somebody here could be a witch. That could be a practitioner. I could do maybe dark arts. We have plus size. Somebody here could be plus size. Universe. Who could this be? Thank you. We have medium skin tone. We have powerful. And then we have black clothing. So somebody here could hold a position of power. Or they could just hold a lot of blessings and just be spiritually blessed. Hold a lot of favor with the universe. We have black clothing. Somebody here could wear a lot of black. Maybe they wear black for work. They don't have to. They either just wear a lot of black. We have long hair, medium skin tone. Somebody here could be a parent. Maybe somebody here is not happy that they're a parent and maybe stuck with the fact that they're a parent and maybe you're free. Right? And maybe they feel like because they can't have real love in their life because of a poor choice that they made. So they don't want you to have any more notoriety than what you already have. We do have Australian. Somebody could be of Australian descent. Hmm. We're going to close this out with an affirmation. I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to do another daily. I think I'm going to finish the water signs tomorrow. I was hoping to get them done today, but it's already... Oh, it's 11:01 p.m. actually, so it's a cool number. But I might do a Cancer reading after this, and then I'll do Scorpio and Pisces tomorrow. Universe, give me an affirmation for whoever this reading is for. We have playfulness. I am a playful participant in life, and I always have the option to make something a fun game rather than a heavy burden. Mary Poppins puts sugar in the medicine for a reason. That lady really knows how to party. It's time to be playful again. It's time to be playful again because I feel like this person is being eliminated from the picture one way or another. And it's not anything that you did. It's just I think they're testing the wrong one. I've For some of you, they could meet somebody who's just in the same energy as them, but just more crazier. But that is what I have for y'all. I'm sending you all lots of love and lots of light, and I will see you next time. Ciao.